The lower Menominee River was recently removed from the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy Areas of Concern lists. Local 3's Melissa Venix has more about the cleanup process and other Upper Peninsula areas of concern.
Stephanie Swart, a Lake and Area of Concern coordinator for the Water Resources Division at Eagle, led the Lower Menominee River cleanup project.
The primary contaminants were arsenic, coal tar, and then some paintballs. So some of the work that we did was removal of sediments from the river primary. And then in addition to that, we did a lot of habitat restoration work.
One of the larger projects taken on was increasing the population of lake sturgeon by moving them upstream.
It allowed them to have huge numbers of acreage of habitat and spawning area. And that was incredibly important because the Menominee River is one of the last areas in Lake Michigan that has native spawning populations of sturgeon.
The river will be monitored for 1 more year. Swart says they will check on plants and populations of invasive species.
There will be what we're hoping to be either groups of citizens or people working with the University of Wisconsin, and then our original contractor that helped us do invasive species removal is staying on for an additional year to help us keep track that we are maintaining the levels of decrease in invasive species, but then also the plants that we planted are staying alive.
Richard Hoberla, head of the Great Lakes Management Unit in the Water Resources Division, says Eagle has increased their progress on areas of concern in the past decade.
Finally, starting with the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, the federal government stepped up and began to put some substantial federally funding into the program. And that has allowed us to make far more progress over the last decade than we were able to in the first couple of decades that the program existed.
The remaining 3 areas of concern in the Upper Peninsula are Torch Lake, the Manistique River, and the St. Mary's River. Melissa Venix, Local 3 News.